So do you watch Yellowstone?
I was about to ask.
No, I do
You
not.
do not? What?
I mean, we're having a podcast and Montana's like spray painted practically like massive across behind your head.
I keep expecting to see a big Y up there. So.
I thought about wearing my Dutton Ranch shirt, but
No?
no.
Yeah, Jeff came in and he's like, we forgot our cowboy hats. And I'm like, I don't have one.
We should have worn. I don't have one either. We should have worn cowboy hats today. I know you talked to Chad at
Montana Pharmacy, is it?
No, he's at Stevensville.
Yeah.
It's a family.
Yeah, we talked to him at the winter pharmacy meeting.
And they're talking about, I guess that they're in the heart of that there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's like, we slap a Y on anything and it's going to sell.
Yep.
Do you see a lot of tourism from that where you are? Now, tell us again what city you're in.
I'm in Columbus.
Okay.
Which I'm between Billings and Bozeman, kind of south central Montana.
Okay.
And Yellowstone is actually filmed in the Bitterroot Valley, down by Hamilton and Stevensville, down where Chad's at. Chad and Pete and Paul and all those guys are down in that valley. And it's huge down there because that's where the Dutton Ranch is that they're filming at.
Mm-hmm.
But we're even seeing people put the Yellowstone logo on their for sale signs on their houses.
Wow.
Funny.
And people are buying it sight unseen just because they put a Yellowstone sign on it. It's pretty fascinating to watch. I do keep tabs on it a little bit and kind of see what's going on just because we get so many questions from out-of-state people about it. When I tell them that Kevin Costner's not actually our governor, they get pretty disappointed.
It's interesting. One of the stories they told was, I guess some tourist was talking about Yellowstone, and I guess they were talking about how you need to be careful because the wild animals, and the tourist was like, they wouldn't put wild animals in a state park. It's like, okay. But it's interesting that the premise, one of the underlying antagonist themes in Yellowstone is that bringing in tourism and all this kind of stuff is going to drive up the price of things and price the locals out of things, drive up the price of taxes on the land.
It priced us out of a Big Sky
and things like that. So you see now some of that was happening before Yellowstone because Big Sky is so amazing.
COVID did a lot of that too. COVID really got
and COVID moved people. You had COVID and Yellowstone together. People wanted it simpler. What have you seen in your life as far as, not your life, in the last couple of years as people coming in from California, building big houses? Is that a lot or is it a little? What's going on?
Oh, it's a lot. It's been fascinating this year to watch. As soon as it snows, I've never seen so many people drive with their hazards on and drive super slow. And that's how we're like, oh, that's a new person probably from California or New York or that just does not know how to drive on snow. And of course they complain about everything. I think that's the biggest problem we have is we're okay with how things are, so don't move here and complain about how you wish it would be.
I agree.
It's gonna snow,
right?
And you can't get upset at because the roads are icy. That's the way it's going to be. So housing is exploded. The market here has just exploded. You can't get contractors to build. The pricing of homes has gone up. There's hardly any inventory. It's gotten better since they've raised interest rates. There's a lot more inventory, but for a while there was absolutely zero inventory in Montana for houses, and all of it is being purchased almost sight unseen from out-of-staters.